Steven here with Zapsplat, and I invented the Unibrau brew system. What I have here is our 24-inch Brew-In-A-Bag bag for the Unibrau, and I want to explain to you why it is that you might want this. Now, we started adding this as an accessory for a couple of reasons. One, we found that some brewers were using the Unibrau system almost as a brew-in-a-bag type system, so they were going with a finer crush. And what I want to say is the Unibrau was designed to be used with the standard crush, just like you would use a standard mash tun in a professional setting or in a homebrew setting. So what that means is we're going for a crush size of 0.039 to 0.044 inches. That's our standard crush. Some brew-in-a-bag brewers like to go with finer crush because they feel that they can get the higher efficiency. Now, another reason why someone might want to use the Brew-In-A-Bag bag is because they don't want to get grains in the boil. Now, I'm going to say unequivocally that grains in the boil don't matter, okay? I'm gonna say it again. Grains in the boil don't matter. You get a small handful of grains in the boil, it's not an issue. It's not a system flaw. It's not a design flaw at all. In fact, professional brewers are so used to getting some grains in their boil. It's just what happens. Now, this being an all-in-one system, it might kind of be freaky to you because some does come through with the standard crush. And well, if that bugs you, here's your solution, okay? So this mesh bag is very fine, has very fine perforations. I think it's, if I was to guess, hazard a guess, it's around 400 micron. So it's really, really quite fine, maybe even 300. And it's not gonna slow the flow on the Unibrau system. One thing that I want to point out that I think that makes the Unibrau so much better than our competition is that the perforations that we have on the top of our grain basket. So I just want to get a shot here of the perforations, and what these perforations are for is if you're flowing just a little bit too quickly, you've got the perforations and they're gonna save the day. They're gonna prevent you from overflowing your mash while recirculating. Now, you can put this mesh bag this way in the grain basket, but that's not my preferred way. My preferred way is to do it like this. Now I can put the bag now I like to pull it tight. You want to pull it tight because there is the potential that you can melt the bag if it gets in contact with the element. So you want to pull it tight, and then you can fold it over the kettle. And this way, you're just getting, if you have any sort of grain or residue that comes through, it's absolutely not a problem anymore. And when you're removing the grain basket, you can just, after that, you can take the bag. Now, the bag is also really useful if you want to do hop additions, and it's a big bag. You're gonna make sure you're not gonna get any hops that are gonna clog up your boil. But we have another accessory for that, and I'm gonna talk about that in my next video. So that's it for the grain bag. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe, share, comment. If you have any video ideas for me, put them in the description below, and see you next video. Thanks.